When you work on a scene that has many objects, there are many times when you'll have to hide parts of the scene so that you can work on others. And for this, Maya has a feature called Hide and Show. We can find this under the display menu. So we have two main menus here. We have a hide menu, which allows us to hide certain types of objects, as well as a show menu. So let's take a look at how this works. I'm going to go ahead and just select the couch. And then under display, we can do hide. Now the hotkey for this is Control H. It's a very important one to remember. So if we hide that selection, the couch goes away. Now if we want to show this, we can go into Show, and there's an option here called Show Last Hidden. And that brings the couch back. Now when we hide things, they don't literally go away. They're just made invisible to the scene. So we can take a look at this a little bit more deeply in the outliner. So let's take a look at the outliner. I'm going to go ahead and go into Windows Outliner. And let's go ahead and select that couch again. Now if I hide it by hitting Control H, that couch grays out. And you can see that all the objects here are highlighted except for that couch, which is grayed out. And by being grayed out, that means that it is invisible to the user. But that doesn't mean that the object's gone away. It's just hidden. Now I can select it in the outliner, and you can see I can get to all of my attributes. Now if I want to, I can keep that selected and go Display, Show, Show Selection. And now I have my couch back. But I want to show you one more thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and select my couch again and do a Control H to hide. Now if I reselect the couch in the outliner, notice there's a little value here called visibility. And at this moment, it is set to off. If I go into Display, Show, Show Selection, that visibility toggles to on. So what hide and show are really doing is they're just toggling this visibility attribute. So if I wanted to, I could highlight it and type the word off, and it would disappear. Or I could type on to make it appear. Now another way to do this is to type 1 and 0. So if I put in a 0 into visibility, it's off, and a 1 in visibility, it's on. Now hide and show also have a number of other options in the menu here. So if we go into the hide menu, we can hide our selection, or we can hide unselected objects. So I've hidden everything but my object. Now in the show menu, we also have one called Show Last Hidden. So if you hide a bunch of objects, go do something else and then come back, you can just do a Show Last Hidden, and that'll bring everything back that was hidden. Now another way to use these menus is to hide and show by type. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here. And if I want to, I can hide, say, my lights. And I have a camera here, and I can go hide cameras. And so now the lights and cameras in the scene are hidden. And if I want to, I can say show lights. Those lights come back. And if I do show cameras, the camera itself will come back. But notice how all of these other objects come in, and those are actually my viewport cameras. So if I go into my outliner, notice how my perspective, top, front, and side view are all now visible. So that's one of the little downfalls of doing a show camera. So I can go ahead and select perspective, top, front, and side, hit a Control H, and now those are hidden again. So hide and show is a great way to further organize your scenes. It allows you to isolate objects so that you can work with them without other things in the way.